I was on TikTok this morning. I was reviewing a video that I had put up yesterday. And I saw this video come up on my feed of this. I think she calls herself a frequency healer, but I've watched her content and it's actually pretty good. And she made this video and it was supposed to be her having a conversation with the universe. And she said, I'm doing all of the things that I've been told I'm supposed to do, but nobody loves me. And the universe talks to her and says, well, do you love you? And she's like, well, what do you mean? I'm doing all the right things. I get massages, I get my hair done, I get my nails done. I do all of the things that everyone tells me I'm supposed to do. So isn't that what makes you love yourself? And I thought the video was genius. And I was like, I have to do a video talking about this because this is one of the biggest topics that I talk about with clients. And in all honesty, I think this is one of the most misconceived ideas that we have as people, this idea of what self love actually is. We've all seen those videos on social media, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. And you guys know exactly the video I'm talking about. You see this person, it's either a man or a woman, and they're telling you about their morning routine, and it's this like 45-step morning routine, and then they have to drink their matcha tea, and then they have this like 20-minute like guided meditation that they'll do, and then they dive into work, and then it's like step after step after step after step of all of these like self-loving things that they're doing with their 75 pointed like planner and agenda, and then their nightly routine, and it all just looks so glamorous. And you're watching this video and there's this part of you that comes up and it's like, I feel like this is bullshit. I don't know, there's something in my gut that's like, I want to believe this, but I can't. It doesn't feel true. That part of you is coming up for a very, very valid reason. It's because it's not real. That's not what real self love is. And what I'm going to dive into in this video are three things. Honestly, the three things. I mean, there's more, but these are the three most important that actually make up real self love. And the third one is by far the hardest, but this is the most important. So make sure you stick to the end. But this third one is the one that I really believe everybody needs. And when you hear it, it's going to hit you in the stomach, but you're going to know it's because it's real. We've been fed this lie of self love. We've been fed this narrative by these people who are trying to sell you something, whether they're selling you a product, whether they're selling you this idea, or whether they're selling you on the notion that they are better than you. Because that's the world that we're in right now. We're in this world where everybody is just trying to one up each other rather than actually talking about and embodying what's real. Because real doesn't sell. Because real isn't sexy. And if you clicked on this video, it's because you're one of the people who actually want the truth. You actually want what's real, and you know that you're going to get that from this video. Real is what allows you to actually have and be and do and become everything you've ever dreamed of and everything you've ever imagined. And that's what I guarantee you will get from this video. 3 real, true, data-driven ways to build actual self-love, not the BS that's spewed all over social media that leaves you feeling empty and worn out and used, but real self-love the kind of self love that you see those people having, that again, there's something in your gut that's like, I know that's real. I know it. I can see it all over them. And that feeling you get that it's like, I wish that I could be like them. That's what this video is going to give you. So make sure you stick to the end. Number one, you cannot have real self love if you do not have discipline. I know I said I was going to dive into the not so sexy things, but this is what's actually going to help you to build it. This is how you're actually going to have that grounded, assured, confident, stable, empowered sense of self love. Discipline is doing the things that you promised yourself that you would do. And there's things that dive into this, whether it's boundaries, effective communication, um, setting a schedule, whatever. But discipline is one of the biggest things that allow you to actually love yourself, because it allows you to actually develop the habits and the skills and do the things that you've been telling yourself you want to do, but you've had a really hard time sticking with. Discipline is, I care about me so much that even though my feelings are telling me I don't want to do this, and even though there's something else I'd rather be doing, there's a more fun activity I'd rather be doing, there's a more pleasurable thing I'd rather be doing. Discipline is, I care about me so much, I'm going to do it anyways. Even though it's uncomfortable, I'm going to do it anyways. Even though there's something better that I'd rather be doing, I'm going to do it anyways. Because this higher part of me told me that I should do this. Discipline might look like going to the gym every day because you promised yourself you would. Discipline might be taking your dog for a walk every day because you promised yourself you would. Discipline might be not drinking anymore because you know how bad it is for you. And you want to be here for as long as possible and not have your brain rot. Discipline might be, I told my family that I'm not okay with them doing this thing, and they keep doing it. And now I have to be the bad guy and put distance in the relationship or not talk to them or set a really firm boundary. And oh God, I don't want to, but I told myself I would. Discipline is the promises that you make and keep to yourself that show you at your core that you are a valuable person who honors their time and their energy and their money and values the choices that they make. If you have discipline, it shows that you are a person with high self-respect and you love you. Because if you didn't have discipline, you can't love yourself. Discipline is empowerment. Discipline is, I say what I mean and I mean what I say. And we value those people so much. And what's even more important is you'll value you. So, what's something that you can help yourself to be more disciplined about? State one thing that you're going to do over the next 30 days. Doesn't have to be every single day, but over the next 30 days, what is one thing that you are going to do, that you are going to try everything you can to be as disciplined as possible? And I guarantee you are going to feel so much better about yourself at the end of those 30 days because you kept that promise to you. Number two, commitment to your own personal growth. This one is one of the biggest ones that actually helped me to go from this person who couldn't look in the mirror without hysterically crying because I hated myself that much, to somebody who sincerely wakes up, not every day, but most days, and loves myself and is so proud of myself. Personal growth is so uncomfortable. Watching this video is a massive step for personal growth. It's you telling you that you're going to put something into your mind that actually feeds you rather than bleeds you. Commitment to personal growth is, again, not sexy. It's not fun. It requires a lot of discipline, which is why that was number one. Commitment to personal growth is you having an idea of the person that you want to become and learning the skills, the tools, the habits, putting yourself around the people, places, and gathering ideas that are actually going to allow you to become that person, to level up, to expand your consciousness, and to love who is in here. It's why we love movies so much. It's why we love the concept of the hero's journey. This person who's down and out and they're struggling and they're having a hard time. Someone or something comes to them and gives them an idea of this new thing that they could do, this thing that they can achieve, this person that they can become. And they get scared about it first, but then they commit. They develop the discipline to do what they need to do to get there. And they grow along the way. And we love seeing that growth. You're sitting in the movie cheering them on, and it's like, oh my God, I just want to see them succeed. Because we see ourselves in them. We love movies so much because we see ourselves in that character. We see what could be possible for us, and we want that so badly. Now, the difference between real life and a movie is that you see a 30-second montage, and that person is like, the commitment to the growth and the discipline looks sexy and it's fun, and it's, they're just head down and focused and nothing is getting in their way. But that's not actually what it looks like in real life. And we all know, because we've tried setting a goal and we've tried sticking to it, and we get in our own way, or things get in our own way, because in real life you can't just eliminate everything and just focus on that one thing, because we have responsibilities. But it doesn't mean that you can't do it. Commitment to personal growth, if you want your life to actually be like that movie montage, but the real version of it, commitment to yourself, commitment to your growth, is picking 2 to 3 things, 2 to 3 habits, 2 to 3 ideas or beliefs or concepts that you are going to follow through on, that you want to become, that you want to aim toward. And you figure out how many times a day, a week, a month that you need to do that in order to get to that next step. One of the ways that you learn to love yourself, one of the ways that you actually love yourself, is showing yourself you're capable of doing things. And a commitment to personal growth is that path, because you're showing yourself that you matter so much. You care about your life and your well-being and your future so much that you're going to do everything you can to get to that place, to become that person, to have those things. Not the fluffy, glamorous things that people are spewing bullshit on social media, but what's real to you in here, what's going to help you to wake up every day and look at yourself in the mirror and say, God, I'm so proud of me. Not because I'm perfect, not because I do everything right, but because I told myself I was going to do this, and I tried really hard. And I didn't maybe get it 100%, but like, I know I'm on my way toward it. Going from level 1 to 2 to 5 to 10. You'll never look at yourself the same. You'll look at yourself as someone who can do hard things, someone who, when they say they're going to do something, they do it. That's real self love. It's not letting yourself off the hook. It's not letting excuses come in. It's not letting difficulty get in your way. It's that understanding that I grow. Me, right here, I'm the kind of person that will grow. I'm the kind of person that can do hard things. I'm the kind of person that when I say I'm going to do something, I mean it. I mean it with my whole chest. We respect the hell out of those people, and you'll respect you. So, what is the 2 to 3 things that you're going to get so disciplined on that you're going to aim toward, whether it's this year or in the next couple of months or even just this week? Who's the person you want to be? What's the commitment you're going to make to yourself about the kind of person that you're wanting to be, that you're going to aim toward? Is it an athlete? Is it the best parent that you can be? Is it the best employee you can be? Is it the best boss you can be? Who's that person? And what's the commitment you're going to make to you and the discipline that you're going to instill so that you can get there? Because you can. Number 3, this is the one that is so hard and so difficult, but I promise you, if you learn how to do this, you'll never feel the same about yourself again. You will feel so enamored with yourself, and you will actually have that deep, grounded reverence for yourself. Number 3 is letting go of the things that no longer serve you. When you're trying to develop discipline, because you have a new commitment in mind, you have this idea of the person that you want to be. Part of the discipline and part of that commitment is going to be not doing things that don't benefit you anymore. And this one is the hardest because when we get instilled in a habit, habits are really hard to break. Not because the act of doing the thing is hard, but because everything involved with it. Let's say you're trying to quit drinking. Let's say that the commitment that you're making to self is that you actually want to feel like an athlete. Not that you're necessarily going to go compete in anything, but you want to feel like an athlete. You want to have that sense of like, my body is the fucking shit. I look in the mirror and I feel amazing. I love how I look. I know if I wanted to go outside and run right now, I could do it. Or if I wanted to go to the gym and pick something up right now, I know I can do it. Or I want to be able to chase my kids. I want my kids, I want to be able to outrun them. Maybe they're young right now, but like when they're 10, when they're 15, I want to know that I can still outrun them. It's so cool. You make that commitment and you're disciplined. You're like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do all the things I know I need to do. But one of the things that you've grown to love so much is the quality time that you spend with your friends. But the way your friends love spending quality time is they love going to the bar. They love going to breweries. They love going to get food. And they stay out pretty late. And you love your friends. You don't want to not do that. You don't want them to be mad at you. You don't want to seem like the boring stiff who doesn't do anything anymore, but you have this goal. You have this concept of who you want to be. So what do? Is drinking and going out and partying, is that going to be what helps you get to that goal? You know the answer is no. And this is why most people never actually learn how to love themselves. This is why most people struggle so hard to do the things that they say they're going to do and to become the people that they say they're going to become, because they don't want to have to let go of what they know. They don't want to not see friends. They don't want to have to change things. They don't want to have to let go of the things that have been such a driving force in their life. They don't want to have to change their beliefs. They don't want to have to learn how to change their emotions. That's hard. But again, that's why so few people actually love themselves, because they don't want to have to do it, and so they won't. It's easier to have your friends. It's easier to put up a social media post making it seem like you have it all together, but behind the scenes, you're miserable. You can't look at yourself in the mirror. You struggle bending over to pick something up. You can't do the things that you say you want to do, even though your social media or the way that you talk about yourself makes it seem like you can. And this isn't to call you out. We've all been there. I've been there too. But when I actually started learning to love me, when that when that shift started happening for me, was when I stopped being afraid of letting go, because I was more afraid of losing that idea that I had in mind. That's when it all shifted. When the pain of not having the thing that I wanted so badly became more than my fear of people leaving me or of losing these things. But the truth is, you're not actually really losing anything, because when you're on that journey, you actually end up gaining so much more. Friends of yours might have wanted to do it too, but they were scared. And so they finally saw you do it and they felt safe enough to actually try it too. Maybe instead of going to the bar every single weekend, they wanted to go to a pottery class, but they didn't want to be made fun of. So when you did it, it gave them permission to say, oh, I really wanted to do that too, but I didn't want to say anything. Can we go do that together? I would actually love that. What it's also going to do is it's going to allow you to meet new people and find new places that you like. And everything about your life will start to expand. But if you're too afraid to let go of your past, you never end up getting the beauty of that future. And you'll never love yourself, because you'll know deep in your core that you didn't have the discipline to be committed to the person that you wanted to be, because you were too afraid to let go of things that weren't even serving you in the first place. Like I said, real self-love, it's not fluffy. It doesn't feel good most of the time. But when you actually have it, when you finally make that commitment to you, that you're going to do whatever it takes, your entire life changes. And everything in here finally changes. And you know deep, deep in your soul that you are somebody who loves yourself. Doesn't always feel good. It's not always rah rah, but it's grounded and it's stable and it's possible for you. Drop a comment down below and answer these questions. Number one, who is the person that you want to become? What is the commitment that you are going to make? Number two, what are the things that you're going to be disciplined about? And number three, what's something you're willing to let go of? You might not be fully ready to do it yet, but what do you know you need to let go of? Drop that comment down below. If you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe to this channel. And let me know how this resonated with you. The life that you want actually loving life that you want, it is possible for you. And when you follow these steps, you'll see it for yourself.